One of the most common and hot topics that I usually stumble upon in the internet is the versus discussions about Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo against Goku. I have seen so many articles and discussion forum threads about it wherein it explained there how can someone like Naruto, Luffy, or Ichigo could beat Goku in a fight. The most common idea that I read centers around the idea of using hacks against Goku. Some people think highly too much of hacks that they literally forget how a massive power could make a huge difference in an outcome of a fight. I'm not even sure if these people realize how massive the power difference is between Goku and the other shonen protagonists. The word massive might even be an understatement of how much Goku outclasses characters like Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo in power scaling. I assume that the main reason is because these people who believe in hacks do not know how to power scale. They rely too much on visual feats that they think that if a hacks did not fail in its own series, it will not fail outside of its own series. They completely disregard the concept of power in the equation, thinking that a fight does not involve power at all. So, in this video, I will try to explain to you how big the power difference is between Goku and the other shonen characters. The purpose of this video is to educate you and help you picture out the difference in power that I keep talking about. And why hacks will not work against Goku if you are not even relative to him in power scaling. And I guarantee to you that after watching this video, you will now be able to answer the title of this video's Can Goku solo Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo? Let's start now to find out. While there's no solid proof or basis that characters like Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo are even planetary buster in scale, since none of them displayed a planet-busting feat like how Frieza destroyed a planet with ease, let us just say for the sake of this video that these three are all planet Earth level characters, meaning that each one of them are so strong that they could destroy planet Earth easily. Do you think that will now be a fair fight against Goku? No. They will still not be a match against him, even if the three of them gang up on him. You know why? Because of this massive power difference that I am talking. And I bet that you cannot picture out this massive power difference that I keep pertaining to. But that's exactly what this video is all about. I will help you picture out how strong Goku is compared to the three shonen protagonists wherein even if you are not a power scaler, you will still be able to grasp the massive power difference that I am talking. But first things first, for the sake of this video, I will not equate Goku, at least for the meantime, as something like universal or some sort of like that. I will just simply say for now that Goku's powers is as big as our sun. Although we all know that Goku at this point of the series, I mean Dragon Ball Super, is way more powerful than the sun because back in Dragon Ball Z, Super Perfect Cell attempted to destroy the whole solar system by charging up his final Kamehameha. Keep in mind that blowing up the solar system takes more power output than just simply blowing up the sun because the size of the solar system greatly surpasses the size of the sun in a massive radius scale. Also, for the downplayers that downplay Cell solar system feat just because it didn't happen in the series, know that the narrative of Cell destroying the solar system is not a bluff because numerous guidebooks, interviews, not to mention the context and expression of the characters tells us audience that Cell was not bluffing. Therefore, Cell is confirmed to be a solar system buster, which means that he can bust or one-shot a solar system with enough charging time. Charging time means powering charge an attack that contains a huge amount of energy capable of engulfing the size of the solar system if it wasn't pushed back by Gohan. For the others, no matter how much these downplayers tries to downplay Dragon Ball, I suggest to always believe in the message of the show and not to other people's opinions or bias assessment. Because if you will not believe in the context and to the narrative of this story, then why the heck are you even watching it in the first place? Dragon Ball is just a simple anime. It's not very complicated where you need to have an IQ of 200 plus to figure things out. The message that Dragon Ball conveys are mostly straightforward. Anyway, Goku in the Buu Saga was confirmed to be stronger than Super Perfect Cell after 7 years, which means that he is now scaled above Cell who could one-shot the solar system. Because Goku after the Cell Saga could already generate power greater than what Super Perfect Cell could generate. This power was confirmed by Majin Vegeta both in the manga and in the anime. But forget this for the meantime. We're not going with this solar system universal level things for now. I just want to simplify things for the meantime and help you imagine that Goku is just like a sun for now. I know I'm lowballing Goku by a big shot here, but this will help you picture out things much better. Because picturing out the size of the sun is much easier than picturing out the size of the solar system or the universe. Speaking of sizes, do you know how big the sun is compared to Earth? Here, let me give you an image to picture things out. Now, in the image in front of you, do you see the Earth in the picture? No, because the Earth is so small compared to the sun that it's not even funny. Even if there are 3 planet Earth level characters that will try to gang up the sun or Goku in our metaphor, they wouldn't even matter. Earth is literally like an ant compared to the sun, making Ichigo, Luffy, and Naruto just like a damn molecule in Goku's perspective. Even if we highball these three to become as strong or let's say as big as planet Jupiter, they still wouldn't matter against the sun. My friend, that is how powerful Goku is compared to Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo. Do you really think that your hacks could bridge that kind of gap in power? Because if you still think you can, you are either dreaming or in denial. The power gap is literally so huge, so big, and so massive that the size difference is not even funny. I don't know why people keep comparing Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo against Goku as if there's some sort of merit to it, but the way I see it, it doesn't matter if Goku is stronger than them. Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo's greatness are not defined by how strong and powerful they are. For the record, they are not really weak. It's just that Goku is too strong for them because Dragon Ball operates in a higher tier of power scaling. Similar to boxing, where there are different divisions where we have super featherweight or featherweight, middleweight, super heavyweight, etc. Goku is just simply in a different boxing division class. Goku in Dragon Ball Super was already strong enough to shake an entire universe with a fist fight with a god of destruction. See Dragon Ball Super Episode 13 Battle of Gods anime version. Even if we lowball Goku and say that the universal shaking was caused by him and Beerus' clash, it is still a fact that Goku's powers are included in the wave that causes the universe to shake and crumble. Now, do you know how big the universe is? The universe is so big that our sun is just like a minuscule atom. In the image in front of you, do you see the sun in the picture? No, good, because that's just how small it is. The universe is composed of billions, if not trillions plus of those massive stars in unknown quantity. Goku and Beerus' ki was threatening to destroy the whole universe, which composed of those massive stars that I am currently flashing in your screen. Those massive stars were under the threat of exploding when Goku and Beerus' ki were dispersing away from the clash of their fists. The dispersion is like a big bang of energy that keeps getting stronger and stronger as it gets farther away from the epicenter, which was the source of friction that causes ki to disperse away. In this case, in our scenario, it was Goku and Beerus' clash of fists. So, some people, some down players, pretends to be physics experts, downplay this Goku Beerus clash by saying that shockwaves that destroys the universe doesn't behave like a real shockwaves. As per them, Shockwave should not get powerful as it keeps getting further away from its source. Actually, they are right. Real shockwaves aren't like that. But these experts forget that it is not a mere shockwave. It was a massive key hiding in a form of shockwave. The shockwave effect was only a visual thing to display the universal catastrophe. While it was not fully shown in episode 13 of Dragon Ball Super, the universe was said to be crumbling down due to the clash of Goku and Beerus ki, similar on how buildings crumble during an intense earthquake. Now, do you see where I am going? Do you now realize how massive and big the power we are talking here? Do you start to see now why it is stupid to compare Earth level fictional characters who aren't even planetary by scale? Is not even worthy to be compared to someone who possesses powers or strength bigger than the sun, which makes even the sun like a minuscule thing compared to the perspective size of the universe. And truth to be told, Goku is even more powerful now than his Super Saiyan God Red form that was capable of shaking the entire universe. Goku has now different forms that gives him more power higher than his Super Saiyan God Red transformation, each with its own levels of power creeps. Goku has a more powerful version of his godly transformation, produced by mixing his newly found God Ki to his regular Super Saiyan form, where this mixture produce a higher godly power called Super Saiyan Blue. Now, I don't know how powerful the Super Saiyan God Blue is compared to Super Saiyan God Red, since unlike the regular Super Saiyan that has an implied 50 times multiplier, this one has no implied quantifier for Goku's base form. But I am confidently sure that the difference is more than 10 times. How? Think of this like this. Goku in his Super Saiyan Blue was able to send someone flying, the same someone who could block punches from a Super Saiyan God Red with a finger. Remember the punches that could shake the entire universe? Yeah, Jiren was blocking it with a damn finger. I repeat, a fucking finger. Bullshit, right? But that's exactly the bullshit power creep that I am talking about in Dragon Ball. The strength difference between a force that can be blocked by a finger versus a force that can send someone flying is literally damn big. If you want to figure it out, try to experiment blocking an incoming car with a finger and then let me know what will happen to you, okay? Not only that, Goku can multiply the power of his Super Saiyan Blue by 10 to 20 times through Kaioken. That's like fighting 10 to 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now, if a Super Saiyan God Red can use Kaioken times 10, imagine this, and the God Red can already shake the universe, then that's like generating a power 10 times that can shake 10 universes. That's literally insane. So, you think that stops the stupid power creep? Wait till you see Goku in his Ultra Instinct Omen form, and then finally his Mastered Ultra Instinct form. Even if you are not a power scaler, if you have watched Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power arc, even an idiot will be able to tell that there's a big power creep from Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken to Ultra Instinct Omen that allowed Goku to fight Jiren head-on. And we're not even scaling Goku in his Mastered Ultra Instinct form. So, again, comparing Luffy, Naruto, and Ichigo against a Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is like comparing more than the Earth against the Sun. It's like comparing Earth against the biggest star in the universe, which is the Uiskati, and that may still be an understatement. Do you really think that someone with a big power can be defeated by someone who aren't even planetary by scale? I mean, remember the size we're talking here. Goku in Super Saiyan God Red and Beerus was already shaking the entire universe that consists of those massive trillion plus stars in the universe, threatening to blow them all with their uncontrolled ki that disrupts the energy of those stars like a wall being disrupted by a stronger force like maybe a wrecking ball. And then you're telling me that these fictional characters who are not barely even planetary by scale are going to compete against someone that could blow out these massive stars? I mean, even if you cannot scale, you should be able to imagine the sizes we're talking here. Now, Pause for a moment, look at the image of the Earth, then imagine that somewhere there, Luffy, Ichigo, and Naruto are standing somewhere. Then try to zoom out. Compare the size of the Earth against Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in our solar system. Then compare Jupiter's size against the Sun along with the Earth. From there, you should already see the huge difference size in power that we are talking here. But we're not going to stop there. Compare the Sun against another star like Arcturus. And then compare the Arcturus star, which is beside Rigel, to Antares star. And then compare Antares star against the largest known star in the universe, the Uiscati. And as insanely as it is to think, the universe is made up of all those massive stars in unknown numbers. Goku in Super Saiyan God Red, along with Beerus, was already threatening to destroy that whole universe, which composed of all those massive stars that I have shown to you. Then here you are, trying to compare an Earth-level fictional character against a guy who is massively more powerful than his previous form that could shake already the entire universe. At this point, you should already imagine how strong Goku is compared to Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo, and by the size of power gaps, it should be obvious what is the answer in this video's title. But can Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo can still beat Goku despite the huge power difference? I mean, is there any chance for them to win? As little chance as it may be, believe me that the answer is still yes. But not because Luffy, Naruto, or Ichigo are universal or as powerful as Goku. It has something to do with Dragon Ball's mechanics of using their power system. In short, it is related to Ki. For starters, Ki is the power source in Dragon Ball and it has something to do with it where characters like Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo could exploit. But that will be the topic of my next video. In my next video, I will try to explain how can Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo could beat Goku despite this unimaginable size gap in power. I will explain in my next video what sort of chances and approaches can Luffy, Naruto, or Ichigo can explore to win against someone like Goku who wields a power comparable to the size of the universe. So, if you're interested to know it, I suggest to watch out for my next Dragon Ball video upload as part of my Dragon Ball analysis series. So, thank you for now. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video upload. Bye for now.